How would you describe camp in one word?
Exciting.
I would describe camp as love, because that's the basis of camp. Is the I'm Third motto, it's the activities that you do, it's complete enthusiasm and love of what you're doing and why you're doing it and who you're doing it for, and it's just love. I would say camp is love.
The experiences that you get and the friendships that you make definitely outweigh like the amount of money that you might lose from getting a quote-unquote real job. But I mean, a real job is working at camp and investing in kids, and like, where else can you get a job? And then when you go back, you look at the world map on your wall and you're like, I have friends there, you know, and that's ridiculous.
If you're a camper, you should step out of your comfort zone and come and join us, because we're a lot of fun. And it's like, what do you have to lose? You're going to spend an entire week swimming and going on the zip line and playing and making friends and having fun. Like, you can't lose. If you're a counselor or you're thinking about being a counselor, I would say you should do it, because there's nowhere else that you can develop your character. And if you're interested and you have a big heart, you should come.
At the culmination of staff training, before summer camp starts and before the kids get there, the male staff, the full-time staff, take all the male counselors that are going to be in the summer and take them on a man hike, and then we have a huge spit that has a huge chunk of meat on it. It's just like a male bonding time, and we play games, and it's just, and then we talk about what it is to be a man of God and like what that means during the summer. They gave us these necklaces, and it's our shield of faith, and it's got a verse from Joshua from it, you know, that we will not be afraid. And I know I was afraid going into my first week, and I had never done it before, but you know, I put on my shield of faith, and I know that God's with me to, you know, put me through.
We have a thing called the Woman's Journey, which is corresponding to the man hike.
But not as manly, right?
Oh, of course not. We don't go, like, do all the hiking with me.
Mark Kramer's not there.
Fire. We have no Mark Kramer. We do have, like, a really nice dinner, and you realize that you're a daughter of God, and your value in that, which is amazing. And you have this great sisterhood that's created, and the bonds that you form with all your, like, female friends is just awesome. So, yeah, I think that's very important. Staff training definitely creates a bond between not only, like, your future partners, but also your future friends.
Explain how it works being a co-ed camp. Is that odd? Girls and guys, the same camp?
Boys have cuties. No, like, okay, sometimes the 8-year-olds have some issues with the guy cabins, but it's good that you have the whole mix, because there's different aspects of a personality. Life isn't segregated. Life has everybody in it, and you need to know how to live life with everyone in it. So it being co-ed is just another element that can make camp awesome, because you have all the different personality traits of men, of women, of different religions, of different races, and that's what makes camp so awesome.
And the kids, they learn to respect the opposite sex from an early age. They learn, like the guys, we teach them, like, not to treat girls as objects, and, you know, to respect them. And I mean, that happens from the time they get until the time they leave camp, and they learn it from us and from the staff, and that's an important lesson that the world needs to learn, and that camp teaches.
A lot of counselors will say, I've heard this over the years, that they got more out of summer camp than they gave their kids. What does that mean?
I can understand that feeling. I can understand the feeling that you gain so much as a counselor from the kids. And kids are blatantly honest. They challenge you. They wear you out. They make you push yourself. And by doing that, you really become pure. The kids just are this enormously wonderful force in your life. And I can see how a counselor would benefit so much more than even the kids do.
I can see where you would say that the counselor would gain more than the kids. I'm actually going to go the opposite slant, and I think I had 90 kids over the summer that were directly underneath me, and then hundreds more from clinics. And if I think about the sheer magnitude of the numbers of kids that I touched and how far that will go in their lives since they're younger, and the role of a mentor in someone's life early on, like, it's just going to be exponential across their life. And yeah, they touched me a lot, and I learned a lot about myself and how to teach kids these rules of life that they need to know. But I think that what I invested in them is going to grow so much more.